It's not really cheating if you use a condom because it's kind of it's like you dry humping. You dry humping at that point.
Dry hunching.
Yeah, it's not cheating unless it's Roscoe.
Okay.
That's a fact. That's scientifically proven.
Right. Black and Sexy family, welcome back to your favorite all-male talk show, Minute Man. My name is Lamar Stewart. I am your new host. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, happily married, and I definitely am a Virgo. On my left, I got my main man, the light-skinned wonder, butterscotch himself, Romeo Rose, coming out of the Los Angeles. Yeah, he a Leo.
Leo.
And I think you're single, right?
Yes.
There it is. Now we got my main man, Edwin Walker. Coming from the Shot
City.
Shot City. Let them know about it. All right, let them know about it.
You know.
Heard that you also in these streets. I heard you swiping right. I heard you out here.
Yeah, I swipe.
There you go. All right. You're a Scorpio?
Scorpio.
Let them know about it.
All day.
All right. And last but not least, brother with a beautiful hat. I mean, that hat is gorgeous.
What is the dude?
Oh, man.
Appreciate
Sorry,
it.
Kendrick. Go on, say what's up to him.
Hey, how y'all doing, Black and Sexy?
More important, say what's up to your lady. Come on, we relationship people over there. I'll tell you, love.
How you doing?
Coming up out of that Jackson, Mississippi.
Yes, sir.
You know, in Mississippi, I heard they got good ribs and, smoked meats. That's what y'all good. That's y'all know.
Thank you, man, because I get so sick of folks bringing up the racism and the Confederate flag and just every time somebody talk about Mississippi, man, Emmett Till, just keep it, light.
You know how you open up a box you didn't know that you were going to open up? Sorry, that's cool.
Yeah, but I just get sick of the negativity.
We don't really have it, okay? All right, and he's an Aries, all right? So you already know what we're here to do, all right? We got a topic that we're gonna go in the trusty box. We're gonna pull it out and we're gonna give it to you guys. We're gonna talk about it and see where it goes, all right? Y'all ready, fellas? Let's do it. I wanna change it up. I'm gonna give it a shake. But I'm gonna let Mr. Racist Mississippi go ahead and get into that. Go ahead, get it, Racist
Don't put
Mississippi.
that on the camera.
Go on, get it, Mississippi.
Man, edit this fool out with it.
Oh, shit.
Can a relationship survive after cheating?
Like what you mean, like?
Hey, the producers. I guess we gotta use our imagination.
You said what you mean?
Like with the man cheating or with
Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good way. Let's go both.
Because let's define cheating. What is cheating? Because I was in a relationship and she said, "Oh, me entertaining somebody it's emotionally cheating." But I'm like, I didn't fucking cheat. Like, I mean, yeah, I may have entertained somebody else, but that's not cheating. So what is cheating?
So I'm gonna raise my hand as somebody in a relationship. That was absolutely cheating. I'm gonna let you know that right now. Absolutely. So let me tell you something right now. I'm put out there right now.
I mean, it was cheating.
If my lady entertained anything other than me, you have cheated, okay?
But you married though. If you not married, that's not cheating. Cause I ain't putting no ring on you.
Oh, that's what you think it is?
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, let's go. Okay, because I think you're lying right now. Okay,
I'm not married to you. I can do what I want to do.
But can she do that? Can she entertain another dude?
I mean, it depends on if she.
You got to stop. Hey man. So much?
It depends on how much entertaining you doing.
Yeah.
If you gonna keep hitting up.
If you just liking a picture, cool. I'll still press you a little bit.
I consider cheating intercourse.
Me too. That's what I said. If you smash with it.
Intercourse. Define intercourse.
Panties. When you done pull down some panties and insert. If I gotta be this, when you done.
So if she going on a date with another dude, is that cheating?
Absolutely. What the hell?
What you mean?
What if it's a lunch date? Cause I had a girl. She was like, "This is my work bae." I said, "So what you and your work?"
She told you that?
What's a work bae? What's a work bae?
What?
She said they go on lunch dates together.
No, I heard about the work wife and the work husband.
Work bae. I
mean, that's cheating.
These new kids.
First of all, if you even have that title, that's cheating.
That wasn't cheating, because guess what I did? I said, well, let me holler at work bae. I said, work bae, what all y'all do? He said, we just go out to lunch, man. You know, she just say that because we don't need two black people in.
You called him up and said, are you my girl, work bae?
I called him, made sure. Obviously, he's playing his position. A grimy dude like that, well, 100%. Oh, yeah, we're just chilling out. We ain't doing none of that.
But you know what?
That's trust.
Sometimes I do feel like when a female does have, I've never been totally against this.
Okay.
Like discussing like something you and her going through. I have had situations where the girl did have like a male friend.
Yes.
And he was able to explain like why, we had this conflict or we was going through this argument about. You see what I'm saying? Like sometimes another male's perspective can make us like, okay, maybe I am a little
male friendship. Okay, and you entertaining are two different things. If you basically saying I'm irritated with my guy right now, so I'm about to entertain another dude because I'm irritated, you have cheated now, okay? And I'm upset about it.
I don't think so. What about an ex? You see what I'm saying? I feel like it's a fine line depending on that relationship.
Okay, hold on. Oh, yeah, go ahead, Ramel. Yes.
I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna come clean. I suffer from toxic masculinity.
Okay, all right.
I feel like I've done things to entertain a relationship, but if she did it, I don't know if I could come back from
That's the part I'm trying to say.
I'm gonna come clean. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I could.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's one thing to be like, yo, can people cope with things better? But I'm also saying, if you do anything that is if I do it, there's a problem with, you know what I'm saying? That's why you ever meet people who are like, we don't want no titles, we just doing our thing. I'll be trying to tell them like you're lying. Because if you saw that dude in the mall holding somebody else's hand, you would flip the fuck out. And
no, there's levels to it. Like, what's our relationship? Like, are we together or is this?
Y'all together. If you see them out with another person and feelings are like, whoa, I feel betrayed, whatever. Y'all together. You just lied to yourself for however many months or years or whatever else. You might not have put a title, but the title's there. You have now cheated.
See, I ain't out here trying to be little Ike Turner. So I feel like if I'm saying I don't want to be controlling of who you kick it with, all of that. So I feel like if I say this is our trust, like tell me if you feel the urge, I'm gonna say go and do what you gotta do, little mama. But if you really wanna like hold it down and you still wanna entertain,
but you breaking up with her right then, though.
What was the question? That's maturity, brother. That's maturity. I'm not that mature.
What was the question again? He said, can you forgive the cheating?
Can a relationship survive cheating? Okay, I'm going to say.
I think you can.
You can.
Is this somebody that I see myself with in the future?
Hell
or is this
yeah.
somebody that I'm just fucking
somebody
around?
you with.
Right now, the girl that you just broke up with, her, if she saw you out with another person, she was like, you cheated.
Why you bringing her up, man? You know it's a sensitive topic for me, okay?
Still dealing with it.
But listen, no, I couldn't. But I think, maybe, I don't know.
But most men can't.
Most men can't.
Because of what you said. Toxic masculinity. Let me say right now, I probably couldn't. I ain't talking to you. Because I'm the type to where like, and this sound bad, but I'm gonna just say it, okay? We in a trust tree. We're in the trust tree.
In front of all the black.
Because you don't get props for this. Because you don't get props for this, okay, as men. But you can't even throw it out there. When I'm like, yo, if I'm out here being faithful, and I'm the one that's like blocking all this stuff that's coming towards me, but you go out and do something, I can't then come back from that because I feel like I'm doing right. Because as a man, you don't get props for being faithful. Even though I think you should, that's a whole nother conversation. But if I'm out here really like, yo, man, I'm out here being faithful, and then you go out and you do that, I'm like, the hell you mean?
So, I don't mean to sound ignorant, but like,
I'll give it to you.
Like throwing it.
Yeah, I got you.
Like how much can you
how
not
you
catch?
because you basically like if they throw, I don't know how not to catch.
How do you not catch it?
Even when you look away, like I still, how did I get it? How did I do it? No, and like you just don't know how not to catch it.
But that's proving my point of trust.
Right.
If we say, who you talking to, or what you feeling the need that you like, you know what I'm saying? Like you feel like, what am I not doing that you gotta go and see outside? You feel me?
Right.
So I feel like trust is number one. So if you break my trust, I can't take you back because I'm giving you like.
I agree with you.
Like,
I just think that women, in general, can bounce back way easier than men can because of the ego.
No,
I think so, man. I think because of ego,
women
because of all the
women, from my experience, all right,
right.
Women, they'll try to take me back, but they always questioning me like, oh, who is that? Why you liking her picture?
Right. The trust is gone.
Yeah, I mean, if you did break trust, you got to suck that up. Like it's gonna take time. Like if you cheated, you worried about either you cheated.
It don't even gotta be cheating.
Well, you might as well go ahead if you concerned about that. It might well be just over.
That's why I agree.
So it's just over because if you saying you don't want to deal with the whole. The trust thing, her re-earning your trust and all that type of stuff, it's done.
Because passwords and shit, and it's like, bro.
It goes both ways, though, right? So if you messed up, I believe there is so much that you should do to get back in good graces, but at some time that person might not be able to forgive because if you were going to do it, you have to both agree. Hey, I'm gonna do what I need to do to gain back your trust, and the other person says, I am going to forgive you. Not hold it over your head. And some of that might be like my homeboy, he messed up. He had to change his phone number. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, they had that number since 9th grade. I'm like, bro, you kind of messed up though. So but that's cool. But if a year later it's still over your head, that's when you almost be like, babe, That was a year ago. I've given you everything you need to do. I've tried to work up the trust. Either you are going to forgive me or you're not going to forgive me. If you're not going to forgive me, then we might need to end this joint.
But is it a difference between being single and dating and somebody cheat on you versus if you married?
Wait, how they cheat?
Hell no. I'm telling you.
You know what I mean? Like,
hell no.
Married. Like, if I'm married, is it a difference?
But you do know before we got married, we was boyfriend and girl. Before we got there, we was dating. Before then, we was boyfriend and girlfriend. Before the boyfriend and girlfriend. That trust has to get built up over time. It ain't just one jump to the next. So if you've been dating a girl 2 years and you like, we not ready to get married, but I love the life that we're building together. Like, I like this journey we on. And she go off and hot mouth another dude, you can't be like, well, we ain't had no ring on it, you know what I'm saying? So she got hot mouth a guy. No.
I don't know. See, if I'm married and it's been a lot of work put into that shit, then I know divorce ain't cheap. I'm gonna be like, all right, so you gotta let me go out here and get a hall pass. And if you out here, then it's my turn. But that's why I may not be ready for marriage though, because I'm not gonna divorce you. That ain't no ultimate.
Right. That means you can still survive.
I have heard women say that though. If we not married, we just like dating.
We just kicking it.
Yeah.
What does that mean? What are y'all talking about?
I'm not giving it any credibility. I'm just saying I've heard that. Like, you don't want me. Let me just like put a ring on it type thing. So.
Bro, you just said you just said it. Yo, there's double standards. I agree. There are double standards. Long we address
it. Shouldn't be, brother. Let's
no, fuck that. It is some double standards. It's cool. It is what it is. Right. We have to live in that life. And I'm just trying to say is, if you came in the room, she over there liking every dude with his shirt off and everything else like that, and you might be like, yo, babe, is you entertaining? I'm saying, had a conversation. Is you entertaining something else? Because right now, I'm not really feeling it. Or is she out the blue like, you like, babe, you want to sit here and watch TV? Nah, I'm about to go out with this dude. I'm about to entertain him. You ain't gonna just be like, it's cool. You gonna have some questions. Who this dude you entertaining? Who's paying for this meal? What is going down here, guys?
That's why I call work. I wanted to know what the hell going on.
We gotta keep it real. So when this situation happens, you have to evaluate yourself. Like,
that's true.
How clean, have I done some?
So you like, if I did some dirt.
I mean, I think it's probably easier,
you need to always be, I didn't do shit.
Well,
I'm gonna act like I gotta do something, because it might be a test. She might be trying to cheat. That's a setup. You got set up.
I think you have to see evidence of the cheat, not no hearsay or rumor.
Sometimes you feel it. You feel me? Like, sometimes I could tell, like, all right, something different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bruh, trust me. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead.
Get it out there. I want to hear it.
Let it out.
Dude, so this is what I'm telling you. So I knew something like was up with my ex, because I got in the car one day and the passenger seat
was low.
Was
the low back. The low back. The way back.
I went down.
Greasy neck dude was on
there.
Yeah.
You're not finna tell me no girl been riding in the passenger seat.
She was alive
like this.
No long-legged girl. No,
so I was like, look, let me tell you something. I'm grown. Ain't no girl been riding around no damn car with the seat reclined like this. This is a nigga been in his car. Like, I'm not crazy. So, stuff like that. But,
And did you bounce back? Did you?
What you mean? We got divorced.
Exactly. Which means you couldn't salvage it.
I couldn't what?
You couldn't salvage it.
Nah, my eye took off. It was like, it was over, man. Yeah. Like, it was a wrap. Like,
but I feel like, do you automatically jump to conclusions, or do you literally say,
that's not a conclusion.
What? No, when I say conclusions, do you be like, let me go and look at my checklist?
I think it's probably levels, right? Right?
Facts.
So I think if you guys was in a rocky spot, right? Y'all both was whatever else. She went out and did something. You went out and did something. Y'all both kind of cheated, but y'all might come back and be like, yo, we was on whatever, and we can hold it there.
Yeah.
If you was holding it down and then she slept with your brother, you might, that foundation might be, like, it depends. You know what I'm saying? Or like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think with your brother.
Right,
I took it all the way there. I was like, damn, you couldn't say the whole
or she slept with a dude who getting dapped up. So when it comes to surviving cheating, right? You think it's more difficult if it's, somebody who's a stranger, or if it's somebody like in your immediate circle? Like, you think it's easier, harder?
The circle is harder. Because I feel like the circle was somebody that you had, that's two people cheating now. Because that's somebody that you were close or had some type of relationship, right?
Right.
So not only was she foul, but he was foul too. Yeah. I always reference this with the best man.
Okay, cool, let's go.
Now, it wasn't that she slept with just another guy. She slept with Tay Diggs, which was Morris Chestnut's best friend.
Right.
So I thought that was way more
they had like a secret the whole time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna come clean, like, there's codes to cheating. There's ethics to this shit.
Oh,
right?
let's get into the ethics of this.
Let's go.
There's codes to
You
this shit.
expert?
Hey, let me out. I want to know, sir. What is that?
Nah, look, I'm not gonna cheat on you with somebody you know. That's disrespectful, right?
That's disrespectful. Yes.
Like, there's ethics to this shit. Like, if I'm gonna do it, it's somebody that you never gonna know about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not to say I do this. I'm just saying.
Right. You just
these
putting out the
rules to
rules.
this
It's
shit.
just the rules.
You know what I'm saying?
This
So
is
if you
not
gonna fuck with
Remel's.
somebody, have it be somebody that I'm never gonna find out. Don't have it be with some nigga that I'm gonna be around and like,
Yeah.
you over here, hey bro, da. That's disrespectful.
Correct, because I'm not mature enough. I will fight him. I'm gonna be
bro, we
very
gotta throw
clear. I
hands at
am
that
not the
both
mature
sides.
type.
If it's a nigga I
I'm
don't
not
know
that
and
guy
you
to be.
don't
You know,
know
some
me.
dudes be like, I'm a dapper. Hey, bro,
and
you
that's
just
what
being a
happened.
man. You just being a man doing you. No, we are fighting, sir, on site, and you better hope that you know that I want to fight you. Because if you don't know, I'm fighting. I'm stalling off on you quick as I can.
Start swinging,
You'll
bro.
figure out later.
But I feel like a stranger is worse because that means you really was on some sneaky shit. You really was on some just out here. If it's somebody that I know, I feel like, oh, you just sloppy and got comfortable.
Sneaky, don't that mean she love you?
Oh, no.
Don't she care?
If you out here,
Because I care about you.
Like,
If
if
you
I
out
lie to
here
you because I
apply-
care about you.
no go. No
Because
go.
if you getting with my homie, I agree with him. So I'm a bruncher. I'm a professional bruncher. I love a good brunch, okay? So we at brunch with everybody, okay? We at brunch with everybody. Next thing you know, want to do this, been at the brunch. I mean, was y'all like eye contacting over the unlimited mimosas? Like, what was happening here? So now I got a problem because you've been in my home and you've been, it's a certain line you can't cross. I'd much rather it be a stranger, and because I would at least be like, it was something in our relationship to go out. Not that you was around here scoping out the homies.
So if it was a one night stand type of stranger, it's kind of like you get a quick little pass.
Something because then I could at least in my mind be like, maybe it was like a one-time thing. Maybe it was a issue in our relationship. Maybe it was like I wasn't meeting needs that I needed to. Not that you just wanted to throw the whole nigga away, meaning me. You know what I'm saying? Because that means if you going with him, that means you really don't want to rock with me no more. You just in it for convenience, or this is just where life is.
I got a question. If, like, say we together in a relationship, we married or whatever, and we go on a break, is it still cheating?
Yes.
That ain't no damn cheat.
That's it. Why y'all
That ain't
listen?
cheat.
Why y'all
That's
keep?
interesting.
That's we playing the field. Do you? I'm gonna do me.
Then y'all broke up. Cause stop saying that. Y'all
We
broke
taking
up.
a break.
No,
I
there's no
did
such
that
thing as taking a
before.
break.
Let's take a
What is
break.
that
What
shit?
do you do when you take a break?
No, y'all broke up.
we taking a break. We
no,
might-
I
we
can't stay
might
right here
work it
break
out.
or separate.
We might work
That
it
means
out.
you getting some dick or some vagina on the outside. That's what you wanted to do. We not together no more.
That's why I consider breaking.
Just y'all broke
breaking
up.
I still feel like you gotta have some time in between. I mean, like, she just can't be like, well, I just think we need some space. All right, well, we'll work it out. Click, get some dude coming
That's
over.
what space mean?
Next 15 minutes.
Look, that's all. That's why I said there's no such thing, because let's say y'all do separate for like we need to
It's
just
a
take
nice
a break,
way of breaking
and
up.
then guess what? She go off, and in the next 2 days get with another dude. You're gonna be like, you was planning to do that when we was together, so it don't matter no more.
That's true.
And y'all say
but
y'all faking the funk, and the funk
technically-
snake. Y'all funk snake. Hell
That's
no.
what you was. Like, you
don't count.
intentionally broke up with me because this was a set. I feel you on
It
that.
was a setup.
Yeah.
You finagle. You started that argument for us to break up.
See, I could talk. I'm the take a break king. I'd be like, we need to take a
So
break.
that means if he say take a break, you know that means I'm in these streets.
Yo, look,
You rather me cheat on you? Like,
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna take a break from you because I don't want to hurt you.
Yeah.
But then I might revisit you when Christmas and your birthday is done. So if I revisit the situation,
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not gonna tell you what I did because that's not gonna count as cheating. I'm not, because she ain't gotta know. So
if she come to you and ask you, are you gonna come clean?
Hold on, is it?
I'm gonna get one of the Men in Black things. Be like, you don't know shit.
Hold on, is it cheating if she don't find out?
Hell no!
Right, because you don't, why would you? You wanna know. You wanna know. You put it out
Unless
there,
you
just-
got
you
concrete
digging your dick.
evidence, you got me on videotape with doing this shit.
Right.
No
It
case.
didn't happen.
No case.
Man, phone records, anything could have identified that you was cheating.
That's why it's called delete and block.
That's why you do it on Snap. That's why you do it on
Block,
Snap, so
block.
that shit disappeared.
That's true.
I'm just kidding, guys.
I'm no kidding. It's the truth. Shout out
Okay,
to
you know what?
Snapchat.
No. It's time for us to
can
bring in
say
our
people
female guests.
snap.
It's time for us to bring in our female guests because we need to have on this. All right.
You can unsend the Instagram.
I'm sick of y'all right now. Literally, I'm sick of y'all. Let's stand up. Let's bring in Tanerelle is coming in. I think you've heard us. How you doing, love?
Like, what am I walking?
Yeah, what are you walking? Give me a hug. Come on. You've heard us talking. Yeah, you've heard us talking.
how you doing?
Yes. Oh, man. I'm over you guys. Yes. Oh, get on the couch. Oh yeah, get on the couch. Here we go. Tanerelle, you are a singer, songwriter, actress.
Yes.
All of that. Also, you hail from a great city, I heard. I mean, it's a phenomenal place in the South.
Here we go.
It's in Georgia, right?
Yes.
I think Atlanta. Oh my goodness, Atlanta? She from the A. What? Let us know about it. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna just pass this over to you. You heard us talk about it.
Uh-oh.
Do you think a relationship can survive cheating?
No.
No. Do tell. What do you mean? Wow.
I just feel like once the trust is lost, it's lost. And it's not just coming from a one-sided perspective, but it's coming from both sides as far as if you were the person that cheated, I don't feel like you deserve also to be like nailed and grilled every day as well if you are trying to come back from it or gain that trust back or switch things around and actually grow from it and never do it again. You feel me? And I feel like that is something that's bound to happen after someone cheats. It's like as soon as you cheat, whether the other person likes it or not, for whether you're together for another year, 2 years, 5 years, it's always in the back of their mind. And if you actually are trying to do the work, if someone says they forgive you and they're moving on, then you deserve just that, for them to go, okay, that's what it is. That's, instead of just always that constant, I don't know if they even really trust me or if they believe me anymore. So it's kind of good to just part ways, I feel.
What have we been together a long time? Like we got some established. You just gonna throw me away? Hey, I'm gonna give you a break and I come back.
If
you ain't gonna let me.
But to even ask the question of if I'm just gonna throw it away, but like you threw it away.
Ooh,
you cheated.
She hit me with my
so it's
game.
like,
Can I ask a question?
Okay, yes.
Why do, not all, why do many women that I've dealt with, why do women choose to try to come back into the situation knowing what you just said, that you're gonna grill me every day, it's gonna be in the back of your mind? Why continue to be in that situation and put yourself through that?
Love and just kind of like that cycle that most women have been socialized to endure, which is to be the forgiving entity. Women have always been taught, like, I mean, if you think about it, we're not that far off from a time when it was normal for women to get smacked and her mom to tell her, stop talking shit, like do what he tells you to do. Or, the time of a housewife, we're not very far off from those times. And so we're still growing out of that, manipulative, like psychological cycle of going, it's okay for me to leave even if I do love this person, and not kind of deeming down our self-worth based on the fact that someone did do something that hurt us, or coming back from the fact that I can forgive, but it is okay to move on and get something that's happy for me. And like sometimes it does hurt when someone hurts you too, and you do love them, because it's almost like someone else just made the decision for you when you weren't ready for things to be over. And that's something people don't realize with cheating. It's like, if somebody's happy and things are going great, there's no communication on why you felt like you needed to step out, then they're thinking things are another way. And then as soon as you cheat, you kind of force someone's hand at ending something they weren't ready to end. And that's why a lot of women go back and take people back, because they're not ready to let that go.
So what about, I'm just throwing this out there, okay? What about like maturity and growth, right? Like sometimes people get in relationships knowing that the other person was not ready. You know what I'm saying? Like you knew I'm not talking about like you knew that person was not ready to get out of them streets. But in that setting, it happened. That person now was like, hey, I'm kind of to a new place of like growth, and I know what was out there. Because I also think, without us talking about this and being honest, men and women look at sex differently. You know what I mean? Like I think that I know plenty of dudes that I'm not saying all dudes, who can have sex and throw the whole situation away. It's not even a thought, it's not even a blimp, it's not even the gravity of it, they're done. So they did that act, you know what I'm saying? They went out, it wasn't the emotional thing that it was, they just was in it, whatever happened, and they didn't grab it. I was just horny, and the weight of it in there. So now I'm looking at it where I'm dealing with like, hey look, I really do love you, and I don't want to lose you, and this happened. So now I'm willing to change and do everything we need to do, and I have all the qualities that you're looking for. I just got that monkey on my back, but the monkey gone now. You know what I'm saying? And now I really just want to change and be to you. Do you throw that all away just to jump back in a pool? Let's not act like it's just a bunch of people out there that want to settle down in the world. Do you just throw it away and be like, I'm just gonna be single forever now?
I just feel like the mental turmoil, no matter which party, man, woman, whether it's a heterosexual relationship, homosexual, like, because like you guys are talking about a topic of cheating, but the conversation is like strictly like kind of rooted in a heterosexual relationship as well. You guys aren't even thinking about a man and a man or a woman and a woman, and then it breaks down even to like genders of if I'm like gender roles, if I'm a woman but I'm with a stud or another femme, or it's like so many different levels that go to it, so it can't even be looked at as like men and women look at sex differently because it's more about your energy, whether it's more, it would be more so like there's more of a masculine difference as far as like how sex is looked at, or more feminine, because like there are women that
I was
have that
speaking
more approach.
from what Lamar understood.
So
yes.
I feel like the mental turmoil, no matter what role, what relationship, any of that, is like too much to bear to really take someone back after cheating, just physically based on the person that was cheated on. Like even 10 years down the line, like no one can say that's ever been cheated on that there's never gonna be a moment that they go, are they really doing what they're saying they're doing?
But he said was a good point. He said, you don't believe that like a person, like I don't do the stuff I did when I was 19 as a young man. So as I got older, I matured. So all the dumb chances I took and the dumb stuff I did when I was younger, I don't do that now that I'm older.
Right.
So now we've gotten back together later, say like 5-7 years, you graduated from grad school, stuff different. Like you still would hold against me something I did when I was 21 and I'm now 35, 37.
Well, see, that is something different. That is that's a different question than you asked. Yeah. Honestly, it was right. It was a different kind of level. And you asking like immediately take back. I'm mature and I'm trying to change.
Okay.
And in the essence that you asked the question, it's kind of like, so I'm expected to sit and wait for you to get your shit together, or wait for you to grow, or I have to take responsibility for the fact that you fucked up. This question is different because it's like if we dated at 21 and then 10 years later we somehow came back together in a way, then that to me is something different, because it's like obviously if we're even in that position for where I'm opened up to even dating or something like that, then I'm not gonna be like, remember what you did at 21 and like up at night thinking about the things you did when you were 21 years old. I was talking about something more immediate, like you cheated and here we are now, and you're trying to say that you've changed and that things are different, and I'm expected to kind of like mull that over and take you back like immediately. That's what I was saying.
So you would take me back.
There it is.
10 years later, if you change, if you're saying you changed from 21, but if you cheated at 21 and we still 21 and you trying to get me to take you back, no.
What about at 25? Like,
I just believe that there is, this is my own view, I just believe that there is case by case scenarios. And I'm just saying there are scenarios, just hear me out, where somebody got with somebody they knew was not prepared to be settled down. They knew it. They was a project for them. You know what I'm saying? It was what they wanted to be, and they were in a relationship trying to get with somebody that was not mature enough to be in the relationship that they wanted them to be.
So by you saying that someone was a project means that that person took it on as if they were going to try to change that person?
Yes.
Because that's also completely different, and people shouldn't get in relationships with those.
I'm just saying that there's a part to where like I can just look at something.
Yeah, you
where,
fuck
like,
yourself over like that. Honestly, that is a thing where people get in relationships, people thinking that they're going to be their project and that they're going to change them. And then it backfires and it doesn't work. And that's just like a read into self-worth, honestly, and what you feel you deserve as a person in a relationship. No one should take that on as like, you know, a mission of trying to change anyone.
Now, what if the woman is the cheater and the dude is the type that got all his shit together? I'm talking about a young Barack out here.
Okay,
like,
Rock.
everything together.
Got it, Rock.
But had one little nightstand. One
little nightstand.
So she had a little nightstand? Okay, gotcha. Are you saying Barack?
I'm saying Barack had the one night.
Barack had the one night, gotcha.
One night, got all his shit together, money in the bank, 5-year plan, everything seems like together. Knowing that, and knowing that you want to build something with that dude, knowing like, yo, this is husband material. You gonna take him back, or you still like, nope, not doing it?
If he had cheated, no.
What if it's the female? What if the female, now you?
I cheated.
You cheated, and I'm a good guy.
And I got all the money, or he got, what you saying? I'm young Barack now?
No, if I'm still the young Barack.
Oh, okay.
I'm still got my shit together.
Okay.
And you cheat on me. Do you feel it's more kind of like, yo, take me back, I'm sorry, one night stand? You think that emotional turmoil is still there?
No, I don't feel like your career or your stature or your money or any of that plays a factor in somebody fucking someone over.
What if this is the man of your dreams? This is the dude that you
Then why would I fuck it up?
Because you could have got drunk in Vegas with your girls.
That's not a thing. People
It is absolutely a thing.
People need to hold themselves accountable. The cheating culture is absolutely surreal. That people think that it is acceptable. Like, my dick just slipped. Like,
I'm just so.
Let me say something. I really have something to say because
I don't know what happened.
if this is such a topic amongst so many people, different countries, all this shit, and it's simply based on sex. Like you said earlier, men can just be like, oh, it's just sex and leave it where it is, or do that, or you feel what I'm saying. Amongst that, emotionally, some people need separate things emotionally, and you feel like you're getting it from this person, or that. What is the point of cheating when you can just find a partner that is on the same page as you? It's not necessary, but boundaries are. You need to be able to have boundaries so you don't get hurt. That's the point of communication in all relationships, sister, brother, friends, your parents. So if you want a relationship where you are able to be free or open or things of that nature, and even those still have their rules or some don't, and it is what it is, then why not just have that instead of like making it this big thing of I have to step out on you to get sexual gratification in some ways and then try to come back, and it doesn't have to be that big of a thing.
What about this whole
But why does it have to be a mistake when you could just be like, hey, you're this person?
So easy.
Because I would know, right? I would know. There's 8 billion people in the world. Mm-hmm. All you gotta do is find somebody that's on your same page. It's nothing to meet someone and go, hey, just so you know, this is how I am, these are the things I want. And they go, well, I'm not on that page. And you go, okay, that's fine. It was wonderful meeting. It was blah, blah, blah. You can find someone that's on the same page as you, and those relationships thrive. That's
do you believe in this whole 80-20 thing? Like, a person can have 80% of everything you want in a man or woman, and then it's just this 20% that you just feel unfulfilled, whether it be sex, conversation, or just stimulating conversation. Like, it's something else.
That's an interesting point.
You make it seem like there's 100% perfect person.
I never said that.
No, I'm not.
I never said that.
I get the feeling that because you said there's 8 billion people in the world. Why don't you just find that one person for you? Like, it's not that easy.
I guess what he's saying.
Yes, it is to find somebody that's for you. You don't have to be 100% perfect. What I'm saying is on a specific topic, because you can find someone that's like, okay, this is how we roll, this type of relationship we have. You're still gonna have your problems. You're still gonna have like moments of miscommunication. You're still gonna get hurt. You're gonna get your feelings hurt. All those things are gonna happen. But hurt doesn't have to revolve around cheating. That's not the main like center or pillar of a relationship. Is like cheating on someone. But you can find someone that's like, oh, me too. I myself am in a free relationship. That's why I'm able to speak on something. I'm not speaking it out of like imagination. I'm speaking because I know. And as a woman, I know that it would be hard to find a woman like me that would be comfortable with her boyfriend or her girlfriend every now and then being able to sexually step out because that's something that they're interested in.
Can I just add something?
I got it off too.
Hold on. Damn that. We got to cut this. Hold on. What is a free relationship?
Yeah, I was like free.
What's the difference between free and open?
Hold on.
So for me, I feel like an open relationship, everyone has different rules, and I'm one of those people where I feel like I make the rules within my life. Mm-hmm. That's something that has to be understood amongst everybody, is nobody can live for you. When you die, and that's it. So you make your own rules. An open relationship for me, I feel, are people that you're in a relationship, but you openly date, you're emotionally open, emotionally available to other people. There are still boundaries, but sometimes they're a little more loose and free as far as you can just go out and take someone's number without thinking about the fact that you had to tell someone, or I got to report back to someone or do this. And for a free relationship, I feel like it's more centered around communication and talking and being like, oh, I'm interested in this, or, I thought about that, or I'm thinking about this, and you're open and you're free with your conversation. And there's more freedom to move freely and not feel judged or not feel that, but still boundaries, still respect, there's still rules sometimes, but it's my rule book. And so I can't get hurt when I'm the one making the rules.
But I think y'all saying it sounds like y'all saying the same thing, but what she's trying to communicate is just don't lie about it. You know, you don't have to cheat. The cheating comes from like lying.
That's all I was like, there's no need to cheat when you can just
like
go out, date, and try to find someone that is on your same page. But again, most women are traditional. They are not going to have my mindset. Right. And I also, when I say free, I'm also not like, yeah, do what you want, fucking want, do 24/7, do all you want. I feel like there's this kind of like toxic mindset sometimes within the world today where relationships are solely surrounded around sex. So even me saying a topic like that, then all people are gonna go is, oh, you're in a free relationship, so y'all just fucking, and you fucking everybody, and you doing everything you want. And it's like, I personally could go from 6 months without even sleeping with my man, or a relationship is a relationship. I could. I haven't. What I'm saying is the mindset is not purely surrounded around sex. When people think of relationships, they just think it's just all sex. Or even when you tell someone like, oh, I'm gay, all they think is, oh, so y'all, as soon as you think about even men being gay, you're like, damn, so y'all just, and it's like, where did that mindset come from of like, whenever you're talking about a relationship, all you think about is the sex revolving it. And I feel like in the free relationship, it doesn't have everything to do with the sex, but just the open communication about everything. So you don't feel like you have to be sneaky or keep things from me.
If you're not in a relationship and you free, why is it even considered a relationship?
But we are in a relationship.
But y'all like friends.
But we're not. No, we're not. We are in a relationship. We are very much so.
But if he decides, hey, is this chick at work been getting at me? I want to.
Hey, don't bring up work bay. Don't bring up work bay no more.
He decides he's like, look, I just want to see what it's like, and you.
No, absolutely not. Like, and that's what I mean by rules. Like, why would you want to like screw with someone that's at your job, and then I come to your job and I see this person, and that's what I mean by we make our own rules. So it's not open. It's not an open relationship. It is free. You're free to talk, but like I feel, I'm more comfortable. Like I heard you guys talking about the topic of like strangers or someone in your circle when you guys talking about cheating. Mm-hmm. For me, if you are curious or interested or something like that, I'm more comfortable if it's somebody that's not tied to your job, or obviously like friends or people that we know. And if you saw someone that was out or something like that, then that's something I'm more comfortable with, because that's not somebody I'm gonna run into, you know, on set or in the studio or here when I like bring you a sandwich to work or something like that. You know what I mean?
I know we don't have the time to.
Yeah, to dive it, we don't.
It is a lot, and it's very interesting.
Confused as hell.
Listen, what we learned.
You know why you're gonna leave confused though? Because it's my relationship.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
But no, that was not a jab. It was not.
I get what you're saying.
It was not a jab.
I'm just trying to wrap my mind around the whole idea. I mean, I'm gonna be thinking about this all the way home.
I'm gonna wrap it up like this. Okay, listen. Cheating can't survive as long as Tanerelle sets the rules. Okay, that's what we said.
That's
we found out.
Cheating is being sneaky, manipulative, and lying.
That's what it is. It's not the lying of it.
You're doing something you're not supposed to do. And if you say, I want to do this, and they're like, I'm not into that, then don't go and do something you're not supposed to do.
And you heard it here.
Cheating.
So we just want to thank you. You have brought
some
goodness to the couch. You know what I'm saying? You blew it up.
Y'all ain't
okay?
learning that.
What did we do?
No, this is
very informative, okay? It's very informative. We appreciate you. This was really, really good. Before you get out of here, please let us know what's going on with you. What you got going?
I have a new song out now that I recently released called Love from NGC 7318. It's a very long title.
Nice.
And I have some other singles and a new album coming out soon. So be on the lookout, and you can follow me on Instagram at Tanerelle, TANERELLE.
Wow. There it is right now. I want to thank you. Well, since you brought to the couch, the least we can do is give you a little gift, okay? Right here, right now. Wow. Little t-shirt.
Thank
Black
you.
and Sexy.
I did have my eyes on this. So
there you go, Lisa. That's good cotton too. They don't spend no expenses on that. That's good cotton right now.
Mississippi cotton.
Thank you.
That's good. All right, listen. That's been another good episode of Minute Man. Thank y'all to come back to us. All right, peace. Oh my God. Man, hold on. I wasn't able to jump into it. We can go into it. Them rules is not fair.
Black and sexy, baby.